Well, there we go. As you can see, we just saw the second aircraft, which now this time that was the Draken Europe Aviation Services we've just seen. Came over this time anyway, so we've just now seen the Draken Europe Aviation Services, which as we just now seen come over this time anyway. So yeah, as you can see, the registration as we've just seen is G-FRAF, that is. But obviously, technically this is the same registration as what we saw yesterday anyway. But as you can tell with these ones here, they've been out doing circuit training over Alness Coldrows this afternoon apparently. Which unfortunately to say, because I didn't even see the two pairs of the Draken Europe doing some circuit training over Alness Coldrows anyway. But fortunate to say that they were just over Coldrows anyway. So yeah, which unfortunately with that one we didn't get around to see, unfortunately, because, well, there's the other one though. That one we did saw last week. It was the G-FRAF anyway. Whereas the other pair that's flown with it, that's the G-FRAF that was anyway. That's also been out doing circuit training over Coldrows, especially they were coming from Bournemouth Airport and into Alness Coldrows anyway. But whereas with that one we've just seen was the G-FRAF that was. And as you can see with this one here, that's just flown here to around at least 1,100 feet. It just flown anyway, so technically that flown here to around at least 9,000 feet. It did anyway. Where we saw it coming up, he was literally around 11,050 feet. He was anyway. So technically he was around that height anyway. So yeah. And whereas the helicopter we just saw a few minutes ago, that was the Dassault 129, the Commando Mark IV anyway. Which I think that one I just found out that this one is just on training, I believe anyway. Which this one is just training for possibly a maximum of Alness Coldrows anyway. Whereas this one I think that's just training over at Alness Coldrows anyway. So yeah, whereas this one here, that's just training over at Alness Coldrows anyway. But looks like we might be able to see it coming back hopefully for a second pass. I think looks like with this one we might be able to see it coming back for the second pass anyway. The Mark IV apparently. We might be able to see that one coming for a second pass, I believe anyway. If it does come for a second pass, but hopefully we may be able to see it then, hopefully. But obviously it's not even going back to its base at Alness Yeovilton, but I think it might be staying over at Coldrows overnight, this one, the Dassault 129, which this is one of the Mark IV helicopters, which this is the one we usually see sometimes, especially from Alness Yeovilton apparently. Technically this is the one that we sometimes see just from Alness Yeovilton sometimes apparently, the Mark IVs anyway. Especially the ones we do see sometimes is the Navy Wildcats as well, because the Royal Navy Wildcats we've seen this year as well. Which these are the ones that are based with the Royal Navy Wildcats and the Royal Navy Gobcheers as well, and the Royal Navy Historical Flights as well. So yeah, because Alness Yeovilton one, they've got more aircrafts than we have in Cornwall, because whereas in Cornwall we've only got at least aircraft down at Coldrows anyway. So yeah, but whereas like from here, like in Cornwall, we only get the Royal Navy Mark IIs, Avenger T1s, and the gliders, and including private planes as well, like the lighter private planes as well. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, looks as if the Draken Europe Aviation Services, the G-FRAF, I think it's probably now heading back to its base at Bournemouth Airport. As you can see, the call sign is AMBER1. It is. Which, unfortunately to say, but I've just missed the part of the circuit training because obviously I was just busy in work at the time. But luckily I managed to see it taking off, especially departing over Alness Coldrows anyway for circuit training. So yeah, this is why I didn't get time to see those two around. Apparently, I didn't get to have enough time to see those two around. So yeah, that's why I didn't have enough time to see both of them around. So yeah. Okay, so, yep, thanks for watching, bye-bye.